And our challenger is the first game of the match and $100. And Susan, if you want to hang on to that championship, you need 2 in a row on our best 2 out of 3. Winner of the match goes to the money cards where they can possibly win over $28,000. Let's start the new game. Janice, if you will, fill in the cards. Same decks of cards. Right off the top come the next cards. Susan, first question goes to you. We asked 100 married women in a California studio audience, do you have a secret bank account your husband doesn't know about? How many said yes?
Yes. I know a lot wish they did. Not too many, no. I'm going to go with 18. 18.
Judging from the reaction of this studio audience, it's about 150, I would think, right? Susan says 18 have a secret bank account. Tommy, what do you think, higher or lower?
I agree with Susan. A lot of people would wish to have one, but I still have to say lower.
You say lower than that?
Yeah.
The actual number of married women who said they have a secret bank account is 14. It is lower. Tommy, you got it. Tommy will look at your base card. You have a 3.
Oh, great.
Good card to start with. You want to play that?
Please, higher.
Higher than a 3. It is a queen.
Great.
That's the way a player likes to see them, coming very high and very low.
Lower, please.
Going to keep on going and lower than a queen. It is a 3. Yeah. 3, queen, 3. What do you think now?
I've got to go higher.
Higher than a 3. It is an 8. Wow, very much higher. What are you going to do, Tommy?
Well, gee, I don't know.
Huh?
I just don't know. No, I'm going to go, of course, go lower.
She's going to risk them all. If this is lower, we have a new champion, and Tommy will play the money cards. Lower than an ace, only another ace would lose. It is a king, but you did it. It is lower. Tommy, you are the champion. Congratulations. Congrats. Boy, the cards went good for you that
Thank you, Tanya.
Susan, time to say goodbye.
That was a lot of fun.
Thank you. Hope you get a job soon. Meanwhile, you're going away with $4,000.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Tommy, come on down here with me. And this lovely student is going to get a crack at the money cards where she can win over $28,000 coming up right after this commercial break. Congratulations. Tommy, we were just chatting during the break. Now, we asked a question about a secret bank account. You just told me that your husband is not here.
That's right.
You win a lot of money right now. You going to tell him?
Just about a little. Maybe I'll tell him I won 100.
Oh, I see. All right. I hope you win lots and lots as we go to the money cards. Okay, Tommy, come on up here. Here's how we do it with the money cards. You have $200 for winning those 2 games of the match. That's yours to keep. Now we've got a brand new deck of cards, and they're shuffled and cut, and we're going to give you new money to play with. This time you're going to bet that money. We'll start you on the bottom line with $200. Bet that money as you wish with these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money to bet with these 3 cards. $50 minimum bets until you get to that top card, that big bet. There you must bet at least half the money.
Okay.
You know it can add up. You know it can turn out to be thousands.
It sure can.
Good luck. Let's do it,
Thank
Tom.
you.
We'll start you with $200.
Okay.
And as always, a choice of 2 base cards. Let's get a deuce or an ace to start with.
Do it, please.
It is a king.
Great.
Oh, yeah, that's a good start. Okay. You're going to play that. Tommy, you have $200. You have a king. What do you bet?
I have to bet all of it that it's lower.
Lower than a king. Remember, as in the game, if it's another king you lose, it must be lower. The
Correct.
whole $200 lower than a king. It is a 9.
Okay.
$400 now, Tommy. And a 9, kind of a middle card. What's your decision here?
$50 that it's lower.
$50 lower. A little safe bet. Hopefully you get a little low card there.
Okay.
$50 lower than a 9. It is a 10. Ooh, was it lower? That was a good bet. You've only lost $50. Now you've got a 10 and $350. What do you bet here?
$150 that it's lower.
$150.
Correct.
Lower than a 10. It is a 4. Yeah, good bet. Good card, the 4. Tommy, you've got $500. We're going to move the 4 up. Add that other $200. Tommy, $700.
$500 that it's higher.
Ooh, 500. Come on. Higher than a 4 for $500. It's a 6. $1,200 and a 6. What do you bet?
$500 that it's higher.
Higher than a 6 for $500. Let's see an ace come on. It's a 4.
That's okay.
Down to $700, but we can build it back up with a 4. What are you going?
I'm going to have to go $700 that's higher.
The whole thing. All or nothing.
Right.
$700 higher than a 4. Let's be there. It's a 2. Do it.
My husband's going to kill me.
Your husband's going to kill you. No, not if you get back there to do it again. Come on down here, Tommy, because you are the champion. You're going to meet a new challenger. Who knows? Maybe you'll get another crack at that $28,800. She's got $200. We'll have a new challenger right after this. Okay, Tommy. What were you saying there during the commercial? You didn't think you should have bet quite as much?
I think I bet a little heavy, yeah.
Well, you got $200 for winning the match.
That's
and, of course,
right.
you're still here as the champion.
That's right.
And we will deal out 2 new decks for our next match. And while Janice is doing that, we'll meet our next card shark. Come on out here, sir. This is Royce Watts.
Hello, how you doing? I'm good.
Nice to have you here with us,
Thank
sir.
you.
Tell us a little something about yourself.
Well, I'm married. I work here in Los Angeles. I'm an area supervisor with a restaurant chain.
Good. What? You can't mention what chain. We don't want you to plug in the chain, but do they make lots of money?
Make a bunch of money.
They
Right?
make
Excellent sandwiches and a lot of money.
That's good. That's terrific. Good. It's nice to have you believe in where you work. Nice to have you here with us, sir. You know, as our challenger, you'll be playing the lower cards, the blue cards. Tommy, the champion, plays the red cards on the top. And let's get into the match. Good luck to both of you. Tommy, the first question goes to you. We asked 100 women, if you could change your sex for a day, would you? Just for one day. How many said they would?
Just for one day.
One day.
That is enticing. So I would say
So
80.
is that word, Tommy.
I would say 80.
You say 80.
80 women.
Royce, what do you think? Higher or
Even
lower?
though I think that's interesting, I think it's a little lower than that.
You say it's lower.
It's interesting, though.
My guess would be higher because I know I'd like to find out. I'd say higher. Well, let's find out. The actual number of women who said they would change their sex for a day is 19. It's lower. Right, you got it. That is a surprise. Well, we said that we test human nature, and human nature just fooled me, but it did not fool Royce. Here's your base card for this match, Royce. You have a 2.
All right.
Great card to start with.
Like that. Yeah.
You're going to play that, I'm sure.
I'll keep that one. Next one's going to be higher.
Only a 2 would lose for you. Higher than a 2. It is an 8. That is the ideal combination.
Gonna be higher.
You're going to keep on going. What do you mean it's going to be higher?
It's got to be higher.
How could it
I'm
be?
sorry. It's going to be lower. Okay.
We don't hold you to
I think
that,
I'm
Royce.
going higher.
The heated battle got you there a little bit.
You know how it is.
I know because I've played with an ace plus many times. You say lower than an ace,
Lower.
Royce. Here we go. It is a 7. It's lower. You're up the middle. 2 cards there. You can freeze at any
I
time.
think I better freeze now.
Freeze it right there. Move over the freeze bar, if you will, gentlemen. And that makes the 7 the new base card for Royce. Can't take that away from you. You've kept Tommy away from her cards. Royce, the question goes to you. We polled 100 priests across the country, and we asked them, now tell us the truth. Priests, tell us the truth. Have you ever gotten a ticket for speeding? How many said yes?
Probably a few of them have. I'd say 20. 20. Yeah, 20.
You say 20. You say 20. All right. Do you get the feeling that our staff does not trust anybody? They ask the priest, tell us the truth. I like that. Tommy, higher or lower than 20?
I definitely have to say higher. Most people, I think, have had a ticket once.
For speeding, you say
Yeah.
higher. The actual number of priests who said they've gotten a speeding ticket is 41. It is higher, Tommy. Very much higher. And of course, we know they were all
Tell
racing
truth.
to make a mercy call. That's what it was. Yes, indeed. Tommy, we'll look at your base card right
Okay.
now. You have a king.
Oh, great.
Roy started off with a good one. You're starting off with a good one. Want to play
Lower,
that?
please. I'm going to take
Lower than a king. It's a jack. Ooh, just a little bit lower.
I'm going to go ahead and it's lower.
Lower than a jack. It is an 8. You're up the middle there. What are you going to do?
I'm going to freeze.
You'll freeze it right there. All right. We move it over with the freeze bar. You've each got 2 cards. We go to the next question to you, Tommy. We asked 100 men. Have you ever told your wife you were working late when you were really out drinking with the boys? How many said they had?
I would say only about
Quickly now.
Okay, 60 men.
16, did you say?
No, 60.
60. Oh, all right. Royce,
I think it's a little lower. Most of us are pretty honest. I'd say it's lower.
You say it's lower?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The actual number of men who told their wife they were working late when they were not is 32. It is lower. Royce had faith and it paid off. Royce, you're looking at that 7. Of course, you can change it now. You didn't like it before.
No, I'll change it, definitely.
And here's the next card off the top of your deck. You have to play this.
Be good.
It is a 6. That's a little bit better, though.
Okay.
This.
Get higher.
Higher than a 6. It is another 6. It is not higher. Free chance for Tommy. You have to play off that 8. You cannot change it, Tommy. Make your call here.
I would say lower.
Lower than an 8.
Come on.
It is a 5. It is lower. Tommy, you want to risk that 5 and this card, or do you want a 3s? What's it going to be?
I'm going to go for it and say it's higher.
You're going to go for it. If this is higher than a 5, you have the first game in our best 2 out of 3 match. It is a 10. You've done it. Tommy wins the first game. Our champion has $100 for winning the game. Royce, got to try to make a comeback. He'll be back, he says. So will we, right after we take time out for this. Clear the board. Well, we've about run out of time now. Tommy, our champion, you can come back next time.
Sure.
Royce, you're not discouraged, I'm sure.
I'm ready to play.
You're ready to play. All right. We will be back here playing, and I do hope you will join us the next time we play Card Sharks. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye.
Some of our contestants will receive Serta's Perfect Sleeper Mattress, an exclusive Serta-Lock foundation. Provides firm support where you need it, luxurious comfort where you want it. Perfect Sleeper by Serta. And La Machine, the complete food preparation system from France. It's like having a chef at your side. La Machine by Molinex. And West Clocks looks ahead in time. The smartly styled, compact, Big Ben, solid-state, LED, digital AM/FM, instant-on clock radio. From West Clocks by Tally Industries, and a collection of Berkeley paperback books featuring Romany Passions by Alexandra Ellis, a passionate tale of gypsy love set in 19th century Hungary, furnished by Berkeley Publishing.